This is Defense and Safety with yet another knife review. I'm just banging them out. It's kind of a shitty day today, and I'm in the garage just by my workbench. I thought I'd just bang out a bunch, so I brought a bunch of stuff out here. Another Spyderco. As you probably can tell by now, I'm a big Spyderco fan. When they first came out, it seemed like in the 80s, you know, with this idea here, and the first one to come out with the clip or really become commercially successful with it. It was amazing. I mean, up until that point, I was carrying like a Kershaw in my pocket, no thumb stud, no way to really open it easily. So I've been a fan for many, many years. They've just gotten better and better and better. They've got some great, great knife makers. I mean, just amazing people. And this is the Manix 2, and you know, it's in the G10. It feels right up there with the Cali 3. Nice, good rough. It's got the axis lock. It's a thick blade, definitely thick, kind of in that leaf style, but it's not a full flat ground. I think that lends to a much stronger blade. It's definitely thicker on the back side. You know, look at these. Look at this, where your hand can go. I mean, you want to talk about getting a good grip on a knife. This thing is amazing. Feels really good in your hand. And the reason I bought this is a lot of these Spydercos that I've reviewed are all made in Japan. You know, they got the G10. They're made in Japan. Japan makes amazing knives. I mean, there's no freaking doubt about it. These are beautiful. I mean, they've been making samurai swords longer than America's been in business, so they know what they're doing. And these are all VG10. And this blade is the 154 CM, and it's made in America. And of course, if you own Spydercos, you got to get any of the knives that they have that say Golden, Colorado, USA, Earth. I mean, that is, let's see if you can see it here. That's cool, right? So, I love this knife. To be honest with you, it's my least favorite knife. You know, it fits good. The blade just seems a little short. I think it's this part here just pushes the blade edge out. I mean, even compared to it's the same size blade as the Cali 3. And look how much lighter and thinner that is. And the thing that you'll notice is when these things are closed, this knife is fat. I mean, look at how thick that thing is compared to this. I mean, it's just huge in your pocket. And so this actually I keep on my go bag, just clipped to the right shoulder strap, because I'm left-handed. I can just reach across it and get access to it. But it is a workhorse of a knife. I mean, that blade, you couldn't damage this thing. It's huge. It's chunky. It feels good in your hand, though. I'll tell you, that's a good feeling knife. If you own one, or you're thinking of, you like this, you know, more to you. You know, everybody's got their own style. Some people, you know, they want a saber ground. Some people are big fans of full flat ground. You know, to each his own. I like the full flat grounds. I like a thinner, smaller knife, lower profile. I mean, when this is in your pocket, this thing is moved way out, you know, because it can't, you know, it's edge of your pocket's here, the clip's way forward. It's just thick. You're reaching in and out of your pocket for other things. This thing's in the way. So I don't carry it for every day. And you probably also noticed I'm not a fan of serrated blades, not even half serrated. I like full-edged, plain-edge blades. I think that they're the best knife for any and every purpose. I know people, you know, if you want to cut through something, you're trapped in your car and you can't get your seatbelt off. I'm going to be able to get my seatbelt off. I'm pretty sure of that. Second of all, I have a seatbelt cutter in my car, but I don't know. The other thing is, you know, when you come across something to cut with a straight blade, it'll cut through. You know, leather, all those things. With a serrated blade, it can actually grab the material and pull the material and not cut through it if the material's loose. So I've always just found these as the most efficient cutting tool. You know, you look at samurai knives, swords, you know, cutting edges throughout the ages, they've always been straight edges. Now, of course, it takes more technology to cut a serrated blade, and I do like in some combat size knives, which are much larger than this, even larger than this. So a full 4-inch, but much thicker and heavier. Maybe I'll do half serrated, because there I would be carrying that knife like on a molly vest or a pack, and I'm probably going to have a larger straight edge on me, and so that's kind of like an optional blade. So again, this is a great blade. It's got the ball bearing in here, and the spring, and this thing locks up tight, 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 tight. I mean, there is not, I mean, this is the tightest knife I've ever felt. It is so tight. It is beautiful. It's got a nice big lanyard hold. It's fully lined with steel. Again, tip up only, and you can reverse it. I've got this reversed for left-handed. Easy to open. Super smooth. Probably the easiest opening knife I have. So there's a lot of pluses to it. I just am not a big fan of the shape for everyday carry. It's a great knife. It kind of, to me, was more of a must-have just because of the fact that it said, you know, USA Earth. And there's a few other knives. I think the Paramilitary 2 is made there in Colorado too. So I'll do a review of one of those soon. But this is a great knife. It really is. It's just, for me, I'm not going to carry that every day. It's just too big, too fat. It's not that it's necessarily heavier. It's definitely heavier than the Cali 3. It's just too fat. It's just too big. So it sits on my go bag. I love it though. All right, that ends this review.